Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of February 3rd. This is for Aquarius. Aquarius, happy solar returns. It's doing some things. A lot of dust has been kicked up into the air, but we are seeing clearer than we ever have. A lot of raw truths have been brought to reality, revolution, as in like things are just, things are being brought to daylight and 180-degree perspective shifts sometimes. That's just the nature of Aquarius, I guess, especially now that we also have Pluto in Aquarius, double, triple. There's 5 planets in Pluto at the moment of this, but we are moving out of that. We are moving towards Pisces season, and so Mercury is going to be the first one to jump ship over there on the 6th. So Mercury, communication, and then the next time we meet, it will be Venus is jumping over to Pisces, and Pisces, old man of the zodiac, about to birth back into Aries. And so when we think of Pisces, think of the old man at the end of his life, just hoping that he leaves the world a better place, surrounded by his loved ones. And just with the nature of Pisces, he's feeling the emotions of everything he's ever felt. And that's kind of the weight of Pisces, is just the weight of everything that's ever happened. Yeah. So that's what's happening right now. And I also know that we still have 2 more weeks until Year of the Horse starts. So 2 more weeks of shedding the snake. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And so to do so, this week we are meeting it with the messages from the Fairies deck. It is a deck, and it was probably in the early 2000s that this was produced. And I don't have, this is just a pocket deck copy of it. I don't think they're in production anymore. I had a friend who used them a lot when I was playing with energies back in the day. But one thing about the fairies, so just for everybody today, know that fairies like a little treat. I have left them their treat already, but if you feel so inclined to from this reading, the fairies like to have maybe say like a fruit or a snack, or maybe just something shiny. Leave it out somewhere in nature, like under a tree, for the fairies, and they will thank you for it. Fairies are great little friends to have out in nature, less in your house. They are mischievous. I have misplaced things with them. Yeah? Okay, let's see what they have for Aquarius. Aquarius, let's see. What do we have for Aquarius? Autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you recap wonderful harvests of abundance. So, Aquarius, this is saying that right now is a time. It is a bit chaotic. It's your birthday season. You might be celebrating. You might be freaking, I don't know what the hell is going on in the world right now, but you might, who knows, you're preoccupied. And so if there's anything that you're trying to move towards this year, if you have any goals for this year, just know that, if you give yourself longer term goals, you might not feel settled until later. It might not be till a few months down the line where you think, wow, I actually did get a lot of stuff done. I was not feeling like appreciating it at the time. Yeah? All right. Whom do I need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So Aquarius, don't hang on to resentment, regret. Don't hang on to grudges. So when we have resentment in our bodies, it's like we are drinking poison and hoping the other person gets sick. Aquarius, forgive others for your own sake. Forgive yourself for hanging on to the grudges so that you can feel as light as you go forward out of your season, yeah? Vegetarian. This card has come up so much today. Maybe it's coming up because people are doing weird shit to meat now. Anyways, a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. So for you, Aquarius, this card does not necessarily mean go vegetarian unless you are called to it. I wouldn't, even though like I've been vegetarian, I've been vegan a lot of my adult life, and I wouldn't put it on anybody because not everybody's bodies are built for it. I would say that A positive, or like just A blood types in general, are actually somewhat built for it, but you know, that's not for everybody. So do what works for you, but just be cautious of what you put in your body because there's a lot of weird shit out there. But also, it's not just for food, it's also the content you consume and the people you keep in your circle. So clear out people who do not feel good for you in your circle. Clear out, you know, just the amount of media you consume, like how we declutter our closets. Do that to your media, or even just give yourself those limits of I can only doom scroll for like 15 minutes and then I gotta put the phone down, that kind of thing. Yeah, because your last card, connect with nature. Do what I fucking just say. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. Go touch some freaking grass, Aquarius. We all literally need to be going out and connecting and reminding ourselves that we are part of nature. We are not separate from it. And we build that connection by being in it more. It helps us to connect to the seasons that we're in and appreciate where we are. And if we're appreciating winter right now, it's gonna make spring, summer, fall feel so much better. So that is where the fairies are taking you this week, Aquarius. I have one more card for you. We're gonna pull from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. And just so that if any of this felt too, like you can't pull it all together, this animal, just embody this animal this week and it'll help you to be able to tap into what you really need this week. You have the beaver. The beaver in this deck is a water, because they spend a lot of their time in water and they build these little dams and their houses. And so this is just saying that Aquarius, you're a grand architect of your life. And while things are murky, because like I said, we're moving into Pisces season. So just for you in general, as you navigate your post shadow when we come to Pisces season, being the beaver, being able to go into all of the waters of all of the chaos that's happening in the world right now and just building your own home spaces. Yeah, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that helps. I hope you do find a way to, just get back in touch with the world around you as it naturally actually is. And I'll see you next week. Bye.